Good day everybody, this is Peter from Tales Productions and welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is a free-to-play account playing through the Jem'Hadar storyline. In the last episode we played Armistice, a good throwback episode to a particular episode of Deep Space Nine which I was a particular fan of. And in this episode we're moving on to The Search. Before we do that, just a quick update. I've done absolutely nothing. There was nothing to replace kit-wise or gear-wise. I've had another look through all of my gear and I'm still shocked that I'm so well equipped. I wonder if, are we going to move on to Mark 13 gear then when we get to level 65, I guess? Or is Mark 13 gear already a thing? Not sure. Let's have a quick look at the Dominion transponder. There's nothing in here that I can use right now. Oh, there is. Ooh, episodes. So this is about learning more information in Stormcloud. Okay, so I did that apparently. And learning more information in Armistice, hear the opinions of the Elder first during the events. I don't think I had a choice about that. I think it just sort of popped up and did it. So let's then quickly check the Gamma Recruit package. Okay, so it gives you marks, which will be a step up, getting ahead of something to do with those. So that's fair enough. And what's this? Specialization qualification. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, so I'll keep these to do when we get to that point. Alright, well, that was cool. That's something new anyway. Let's get on with the Surge.
The Founders have asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of our territory. The Herkarn is numerous there. We should be able to gather intelligence on them while we render aid to the Dominion forces in that sector. Founder Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, along with Captain Kira aboard the Starfleet vessel Defiant. Counselor Garrick will be commanding a small Cardassian fleet as well. We will meet them in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Herc presence there. Join us there as soon as possible.
Cool, what a mixed fleet of people then going. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Personal Karema Trader Comcode, Dual Beam Bank. See, these are all still just Mark 12. Oh, actually, that's a Mark 2, apparently. Okay. Alright, is that a bug? Maybe they're meant to be Mark 12? Interesting. Alright, let's accept.
Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life, I hear. Let's go back to the Gamma Quadrant. And apparently this is the outer reaches of Dominion space. Ooh, what's this? Planetary Assault, Udera Prime. Cool. I'm going to get onto those kind of things eventually. For now, I'm just going through the storyline. What are we going? To the Dosi system. So that's another race that was part of the Dominion, right? They're the ones with the half of the face red or something. Or some red parts to the face anyway, I think. Begin the search.
You've arrived. Good. We need to stop the Herc before they attack the Dosi homeworld. The Alliance has sent ships to assist us, but we're the front line until they arrive. I hope you're ready to make a stand.
The Dosi are members of the Dominion?
The Dosi recently joined the Dominion after many years of independence. Their aggressive fondness for commerce can be troublesome, but they've managed to prove their worth to the Founders. Work on this planet was a joint project with the Karemans, and the Dominion built a station here to provide oversight.
As you say, Founder.
Honor the Founders. Destroy the Herc.
Alright, let's do it.
Victory is life!
Come on, guys, join me. Right? I kind of don't want to be going in. I guess I'm much faster than them. I should probably just wait, but meh. Let's do it. Ooh. Wow. Gets so low so fast in these tactical ships. I should be slowing down, shouldn't I? And shooting from range a lot more. Let's try it. There you go. Maybe this is more what I should be doing. Just setting up in a good position. Giving as much damage as I can. Although I'm not really managing to keep up. Hazard emitters. Tactical team. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Let's take these guys out. Wow. My allies do decent damage when they finally join in. Wow, I nearly died then without properly noticing. Alright, I know. Leave me alone. Ooh. Get out of the way. All these massive ships. Alright, okay, let's just get out of here. Alright, that's better. The one little run does do a lot of damage, but not really enough, I'd say. That immunity buff is so strong. It's a very different way of playing to what I'm used to, because obviously I've only ever played, oh well, not only ever, but you know, by far my main style is the cruiser, like the broadside beam style. Well, how did I die? Jeez, I could have used a couple of buffs. I wasn't keeping an eye on my hull. Are they really doing that much damage to me? Oh, maybe I need to be min-maxing my stuff a bit more. I haven't got any duty officers assigned yet as well. I could be doing all that. I might do that between this episode and the next.
And honored the Founders with your efforts. Take this opportunity to learn what you can about the Herc. As the Vorta are fond of saying, knowledge is power. Any tactical intel you gather here will be of use to all who stand against the enemy. Consider this your next test. Victory is life.
Victory is life. They're really getting use out of that. Alright, cool. So gather information, move into scanning range. Let's do that. Oh, of the planet. That's a cool station. I like that. Scan planet.
This planet appears to have been abandoned some time ago. No life signs detected. Sensors indicate an extensive network of defunct mines. I'm reading residual levels of dilithium, topoline, chemosite, and several components used in the production of the white. This world is of no tactical or economic value to the Founders. I see little reason for the Herc to attack it, and yet, riddles may amuse the Vorta, but I prefer truth and action. Wait! I'm reading more Herc inbound!
Battle station.
They're going for the station.
Okay. Are we all going around? Come on, guys. Come on.
What are they after?
I'm going to wait for everyone else to come in.
We should
this time.
scan the station once we're done with these Herc.
Yeah, agreed. By done with, I mean when you guys have joined in.
Warning.
Ooh. That's great. That was good. Scan it then.
The station is a basic resource transport hub, not exceptionally old. No life signs on sensors. It looks abandoned. I'm picking up trace levels of mineral resources in several storage areas, but there's nothing of note here, unless the Herc are driven solely to consume an assortment of minerals. And this is a very interesting place, in that it's completely uninteresting to everyone but the Herc.
I don't think the answers we're looking for are here. Interesting. Oh, answer hail.
Don't go to warp just yet. We're picking up a distress signal over here. You should take a look.
I'll check. Analyze distress signal. Wait. Didn't see that coming.
Looks like it's a Ferengi signal of uncertain origin coming from the Karema system. I seem to recall Quark mentioning some business with the Karemans recently. This can't be a coincidence. We should look into this. Quark might have bitten off more than he can chew again.
Is that really a good use of our time? The Karemans are very resourceful. They design a considerable number of weapons and defense systems for the Dominion. I'm confident they can deal with the Herc on their own. As for Quark, he's quite capable of getting himself out of trouble. Trouble, I might add, that he had no business getting into in the first place.
I must say, Ambassador, I'm shocked. I know Quark's a gambler, but I never realized you were as well. Karema is a part of the Dominion, and an important one at that. Is losing their tactical and technological resources to the Herc wise?
Very well. Since I can see there's no talking you out of this, I'll accompany you to Karema. We're ready to go warp when you are. Let's get this over with.
Let's go. Cool.
Where did all these ships come from?
And here we are, the Karema system. Let's address Garrick's concerns, find out what Quark needs, and deal with it.
I live to serve the Founder.
Far be it for me to question the word of a founder, but that is a very large Dominion fleet I'm reading on sensors. I only mention it because we were led to believe Odo's fleet was the last. I trust there's a reasonable explanation for this miscommunication.
He's got a point. Garrick, the Dominion flagship is hailing us.
Your presence is not required here. Explain yourself.
Apologies, Founder.
It's not our intent to cause trouble, Founder. We followed a distress signal from our good friend Quark, and we take the lives of our friends very seriously. I am curious about your presence here and the large number of Jem'Hadar vessels accompanying you. You see, Odo told us that his fleet was the only one left to defend the Dominion. That clearly isn't the case.
As are we. Karema is part of the Dominion. We are here to assist them, if they wish it.
Yes, Founder.
Odo commands an expeditionary fleet. It is his to use in a mission to seek and destroy the Herc as he sees fit. My fleet is a defense fleet. It seems the distinction was not made clear to you. How unfortunate.
Oh, it is a little bit misleading.
If you don't mind, we would still like to enter Karemin space and assist our good friend in his hour of need. Surely, that would be acceptable, yes?
I will take responsibility for their actions in Karemin space. One of our operatives requires immediate extraction.
You're quite persistent, aren't you? Very well. In the spirit of our newfound pact with the Alliance, I will allow you to proceed, albeit at your own risk. Exercise caution, Odo. It would be tragic for you to come so far, only to end it all here over Karema.
Thank you, Founder.
It seems we're not getting the whole story here.
Agreed.
So,
And
business as usual.
why aren't this fleet actually
Exactly.
helping?
Captain.
There's a fairly large fleet here not helping this one freighter from all the Herc. Yeah, I'm also confused. Let's go. I'm coming out wide so that I can just engage one ship at a time. Although I know that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, you guys are with me properly this time. Good. Cool. It's slow. Nice and slow. Well, these aren't just all freighters, right? So I can get him down to his hull at least, but then I get down to hull as well. It's not great. Oh, as long as I'm being careful and not pulling everything onto myself, then it looks like I do okay. And careful was definitely not what I was being before. That is so good. So good. Oh, he's down. Yeah, I think this is better. It's a better approach. These ships are a little bit squishier than what I'm used to, so I need to be a bit more careful. I can do that, it's fine. I can do it, I can handle it. Like this, right? Come around, just get one guy for... Oh, this guy instead. Whoa. He died. We... Oh man, good. I was hoping that would happen in time. Nice. Oh, the shake is real. I've got to zoom out. These are literally launching a swarmer every few seconds. But whenever I see these assemblies, I should just take them out, right? Is that something I should have learned a long time ago? That was easy enough. Something that fleet could have dealt with. No Karema ships. No response. First, I'm trying all hailing frequencies, but I'm getting nothing in return. Keep trying.
My sensors are showing a broad band of interference in the area. It's jamming the standard Kareman hailing frequencies. Might I suggest giving them a new, more secure frequency to use for communications?
I'll send them a new frequency. How can you do that? Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? We need help, and fast! Most of our planetary defense lines are in danger of being overrun by the Herc. We tried to evacuate, but the Jem'Hadar fleet opened fire on our ships when they broke orbit.
Ooh.
We're trapped!
You must be mistaken, Karaman.
Combat is notoriously chaotic. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. One best pursued after we find Quark and help the Karemans.
As you say, Founder.
I wonder. Ah, yes. We should try to find Quark soon. It's quite possible he's the only Ferengi on the planet. A deep-range sensor scan should locate him.
We'll scan for Ferengi life. Took a few scans, but I found one Ferengi life sign. First, it's surrounded by a handful of Karema and a large number of Herc. Ooh. There's a lot of interference in that area, so we can't get a transporter lock on him at this time. Can we help him?
Finally. I was beginning to wonder if anyone would come. It took you long enough. Is Garrick with you? Tell him. I found the package, so he better get here fast if he wants it in one piece. Running out of time here. The Herc are closing in. Get me! Or Odo's right wrong whiz will finally come down.
We're coming, Quark.
We need to get Quark out quickly before he has an encounter with the Herc of the fatal variety. Let's go down together while Captain Kira and the Ambassador cover our ships in orbit. We'll have to beam down outside of Quark's location. I suggest bringing some pattern enhancers along. We may need them to beam out once we find him.
So what's going on there? Obviously, the Dominion did fire on the Karema. Does Odo know what's going on? And he's covering for them? If so, that doesn't sound like very Odo thing to do. Because he's in love with Kira, surely. Oh well, let's go down and find out.
We're about as close to Quark's last known location as we can get with transporters. I'm afraid we'll have to make the rest of the journey the old-fashioned way. Shall we?
Let's go, Counselor.
Quark's life sign is near here. Let's try to find a way in.
So yeah, I wonder if Odo has been like corrupted by the link. Because he went back to join his people, didn't he? Healed them and then he stayed there. So I wonder if he's
How convenient.
Turned more into them.
We've found a hidden path. Let's have a look.
I know the hidden path was the other way, but there's this. No, it's just uranium. Oh well. I was hoping it'd be something a bit more rare. Fine. How convenient. Yeah, so in the static, it wasn't in the text, but I'm pretty sure, hopefully it came across clearly on the video, Quark said something about having a package for Garrick.
Interesting. The metal in the walls here completely scatters my sensors.
What? Hello, friends.
Ah, more work. It seems we're in the right place.
They do a good job of exposing, don't they, these... whatever they're called. What are they called, actually? Oh no, they faded. But yeah, they seem to expose my guys quite regularly.
My tricorder shows a Ferengi life sign beyond that rather secure door. Unfortunately, the Karemin security system is beyond me. Given time, I could crack it, but we're running low on that commodity. There are a number of Karemin life signs nearby, however. One of them might be able to help us reach Quark.
Where are we talking? Okay, so I've got to go through all these. So it's... that way I'm actually trying to go. So let's try every other way. See if we can find someone to help us. Hello. Oh. Oh, come on, come around the corner. Okay, that'll do. Quite cool AoE thing. Effect. Quite clever. Ooh, top flight triage. We get a lot of accolades, I guess because this is a new account, but you're playing through with high level stuff already. You're getting all the low level accolades. I guess that's how it's working. Hello. 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Oh yeah. Hello?
Thanks for the timely rescue. I don't suppose you'd be willing to turn a blind eye to all the contraband you've seen down here? It'd save me the trouble of shooting you later.
Excuse me?
Kidding. I was kidding. You know, humor. Do they have that on your planet? Anyway, you're clearly not Karemin police, so what brings you down here?
We're looking for a Ferengi named Quark.
Oh, Quark, yeah, I know him. Little guy, big ears, flashy dresser. I hear he owns a moon. And we locked him up in a secure room when the shooting started. Big spender like that should be kept safe. Tell you what, help us out with all these nerks, gurks, and whatever you call them. Help us, and I'll help you. Deal?
Deal. Gee, that was great voice acting. That was really good voice acting. I like that. Good. Really approve. Hopefully all the rest of the Karemans are the same. Let's go. So there's 2 more places to try. I guess I do need to get all 3 of them then, and they work together to open the door.
Here. Try not to die, okay?
Okay. Right, this way first. Ooh. Team, all ready? Oh, I didn't knock him down. That one worked. Oh, man, there's 3 of them in this room. That is a lot of big bad guys. Oh, someone just did like half his health bar in one shot. I'm pretty sure that wasn't me. Oh, did the person already come running? Yeah, okay. Thought so.
Am I glad to see you? Thought for sure we'd be safe from those things down here. Caves do a number on sensors and transporters, but that didn't slow them down much. Filthy creatures. If you don't mind my asking, why are you here? You're not with Karemin Defense. Are you mercenaries? Private security?
No, we're looking for a Ferengi.
That'd be Quark then. Only Ferengi around here that I know of anyway. He's in a secure vault not far from here with another VIP. Look,
who's that?
I owe you my life, but I don't have the code to get to Quark. There are others nearby. One of them should have it. Help them, and I'll make sure they open the door for you. I swear it.
Very well. Alright, let's go.
The other Dominion ships just left the system. We're on our own.
Interesting. Well, at least they'll let the Kremlins leave now. But why were they shooting the Kremlin ships? It might have something to do with the other VIP down here, we'll see. Hello. It's a big guy. It's a bigger than normal guy. Yeah, let's do some of this. Shall I actually... Yeah, let's call down security escort now. Might as well. Don't think there's going to be another fight for a while, but that went quick. Oh, okay. Okay, more to do. Yeah, cool. That's fine. Absolutely fine. All brilliant.
Thought that was it. I was gonna get eaten by one of those things. Can't say I like that idea much, so, thanks, whoever you are. You're not police or military. Well, Kremen military, anyway. What brought you down here to the middle of hell?
We're looking for a Ferengi.
Oh, him. Think I saw my brother and some of his men hustle the little grifter into a vault before those monsters got in here. Good luck getting him out of there. Wait, that was rude. You just saved my life. Let me return the favor. One of my brother's people should be able to open the door for you. Find them, and you're all set.
Okay, got it. Oh, that's my security team. Okay. Yeah, now we got everybody. Someone should be able to open the door. What's a grifter? That little grifter? Weird.
Perhaps waiting here would be best. The outer world is still a mess.
Yeah, I thought it'd come.
And here we all are, alive and kicking. Wonderful. We had a deal, and I'm not about to back out on it, especially since you're all so well-armed and cranky. Not the kind of people I want to cross. Yeah, that can't be good. Door's open. You'd better get a move on. Your pal sounds a little stressed.
Let's move. It's a shame the individual people didn't seem to recognize you as a Jem'Hadar, like they were asking where you were from and who you were. Whereas the Kremlins would definitely know what a Jem'Hadar is, right? And you are the security force of the Dominion, which the Kremlin is a part of. Why are the Herc in here? Okay, let's... Oh man, I wish I had the security team up now. Oh, I tried to do the heal buff before. That really worked. Okay, that's fine now. I think we're still doing alright. I think we're still doing alright. Yeah, I got him.
It's good to see you too, Quark. I see your mission was a successful one as well.
Where is it?
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget.
That's cool.
What is it exactly? It's not Kremen tech. They found it a few days before I got here. I haven't had a lot of time to analyze it, thanks to the Herc.
I see. Thank you, Quark. This narrows things down considerably.
It does. Good. That makes it more valuable.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
What is it? Show me. Don't hide that from me. You... Gary's also got a weird thing going
It
on.
would appear that the Herc burrowed this way to bypass the doors above. And unlike most burrowing creatures, the Herc actually ate their way through the ground.
Ugh, interesting. Okay. Right. Quark. First Quark.
Well, First Minister, it looks like my distress call was heard. We're saved. Thank you. Looks like your reputation for getting things done is well deserved.
You are welcome.
And as for you, Garrick, you and I need to have a long discussion. Seems you forgot to mention that Karema was under a Dominion blockade and in the middle of a Herc invasion. Do Cardassians go senile? Oh, don't answer that. I don't want to know. What I do know is you're not paying me enough for this aggravation.
Calm down, Quark. You're safe now.
Not the liberators I was expecting, but thank you nonetheless. I'm First Minister Bakelba. Our situation has gone from bad to worse, and we have the Dominion to thank for it.
In what way?
Those of us on the edge of the Dominion were abandoned when the invasion began. In light of that, we voted to secede, to truly stand alone. The Dominion stood by while the Herc attacked us. We held off the invasion for a while, but their numbers are great. When we asked for aid, the Dominion refused. When we tried to evacuate, their fleet opened fire. They mean to punish us for our defiance.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. The Founders do not value rebellion. First, you'll need to set up the pattern enhancers in order for us to get a lock and beam everyone out from your location. Acknowledged. Oh, you gotta do them all again? Oh, one at a time, okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense then. Yeah, the Dominion would do that. To be fair.
The Herc are leaving. For now.
But did Odo know about it is the question. Did he know that's what was happening and just not tell us?
Good luck with the revolution, Minister. You'll need it. You'll be hearing from me soon, Garrick.
I'm looking forward to it.
You won't when you see my bill.
Cool.
And now that
Can I go
we're
up to-
past that unpleasantness, I think it's time we had a chat with Ambassador Odo, particularly about this technological wonder we've acquired.
What is it exactly?
I have my suspicions, of course. Suffice it to say, I believe you'll find its purpose of great interest to all concerned parties. My main curiosity lies in what the Ambassador will have to say about it. I propose we get to the bottom of this together.
Very well.
Excellent. I'll make all of the necessary arrangements and meet you aboard Odo's flagship.
Tread carefully. It is not wise to challenge a Founder.
So I have come to understand. That being said, I have a great deal of respect for the Ambassador. In the event that I cause offense, I trust you'll defend his honor in an appropriate fashion. Shall we proceed?
Yeah, beam out.
What is this?
What? Did we not tell them we were coming?
All of you. To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, Ambassador. We need to speak in person.
What are you up to, Garrick?
That's a very good question. What's this about exactly?
It's in regard to this device we found on Karema. Do you know what it is?
It's a ball.
No idea. Some new Kareman military tech, perhaps?
Interesting. But no, the Kremlins didn't make this. But it is a Dominion creation.
And its purpose?
I'm sure I have no idea, Ambassador. It does emit a signal, however. It's quite similar to that used by the Herc. Perhaps I should turn it on and show you?
There's no need for that.
I don't like where this is going, Derek.
Nor I, Captain. You see, I found a similar device. On Bajor.
On Bajor? When?
Right after the recent Herc attack, I'm afraid. Captain, scan the device. You'll find the soil residue on it is of Bajoran origin.
It does. It's from the Kendra province. Well, that doesn't mean that Odo...
Enough, Nerys. I can't have you defending me on this.
What?
Garrick's right. These devices called the Herc, and we put them there.
Explain. Now.
We needed the Alliance's help immediately. There wasn't time for summits or diplomacy. So I found a high-value target and led the Herc to it. I also took steps to make sure their attack would fail. Bajor was never at risk. You have to understand that.
Yep.
You put my entire planet at risk. People died, Odo.
Nerys!
Save it. I've heard enough.
Please continue, Odo. You were saying?
I did what I needed to do to bring the Alliance into the war. I lied. Risked the lives of millions to save billions more. But there's more to this than a staged Herc attack. The other Founders are hiding things from me. If I challenge them now, I'll have no chance to find out what. So, for now, I have to play the part.
Well, you're doing a great job of that, Odo. Or should I say, Founder?
Ooh, burn.
Trust me when I say I understand your position, Odo. The Captain, on the other hand...
I know. I have a strong lead, but I'll need your help to move on it.
You know how to reach me. It seems you are a gambler, Odo, and a high-stakes one at that.
You have no idea.
Cool. Super cool. Okay. Talk to Odo first.
I trust you understand the need for security here. What you've heard today is not to be discussed with anyone else, understood? No one, not even another Founder.
As your command, Founder. Interesting. Yeah, how does that work with your loyalty? I wonder.
This is unexpected. The Founders have put useful allies at risk here. While the Kremlins should be punished for their rebellion, they should also be given a chance to atone and return to the Dominion. It is not our place to question the will of the Founders, but a good soldier strives to know what he can do about the battlefield and the challenges it may present. Remain vigilant and keep me appraised. Victory is life.
What are you thinking, Elder?
Our gods keep their own counsel in the end. It is not our place to question them. And yet, we follow them because they have given us life. We pledge that life to them and earn it through our victories. But if a god's creations are valueless, why create them? And if they have value, why destroy them? Can a god be unworthy of worship?
I do not know, Elder. Though, Dukan Rex, I still feel like his voice isn't Jem'Hadar-y enough, but he's an exceptionally good voice actor. Those bits are very well read and presented, but just not maybe as a Jem'Hadar. I don't know. It doesn't sound very Jem'Hadar. Speak with Loris and Weyoun. They're arguing, it looks like.
I'm surprised to see you here, Weyoun. Aren't you usually at your Founder's side, hanging on her every word?
Excuse me?
It is a message from said Founder that brings me here now. She would remind you of your purpose, to serve the Dominion as a whole.
How kind of you to deliver the message in person. Thank you for your service. As for my service, the Ambassador shares his wisdom and guidance with me. Truly, he is a most benevolent god. Why should I not serve him? He is a Founder, after all.
Hello?
Serve the Founders, yes, but also serve them well. Do recall the fate of your predecessor. She thought she served the Founders well, quite possibly to the moment her unfortunate life came to its conclusion. As we both know, she was greatly mistaken.
The same could be said for your predecessor as well, dear Weyoun. Have you forgotten his sins? I know the Founders haven't.
Hey!
I know you work directly for a Founder, but you should remember your place. It's very impolite to eavesdrop and interrupt a private conversation between your superiors. Perhaps you need a reminder of who provides your Catracel whites.
Apologies. So, Weyoun overheard the whole conversation though, surely, so he knows all about Odo and... Weird. Alright. Talk to Garrick.
Quite the revelation, don't you think? It will be interesting to see how the powers that be respond to all this. For now, I think it's best to keep this in the purview of the diplomats. Let's return to our ships. There'll be more time to speak about this matter later.
Indeed. Yeah, so I don't exactly mind it. Like, at first I thought I'd be a bit annoyed that Odo was involved in it and he shouldn't be storyline-wise, but it all makes logical sense and maybe he would be involved in that kind of thing. Even if it... I mean, to defend the whole galaxy, putting a little bit of Bajor at risk isn't too big a problem, and he says he made... Although, what measures could he put in place to stop the Herc doing anything about it? I don't know. Interesting. Also, I've just noticed the Catracel White buff that I thought was 5 minutes looks like it's actually hours. Possibly. Because that's been on there for ages. Alright, so we're ready to beam over. And that is it. Cool. Let's hail and hand it in. Hail Dominion.
We have heard much today. The wisdom of the gods is not always evident to soldiers like ourselves, but I trust Founder Odo. I believe we should continue to serve him. He seeks to save the Dominion from the Herc, and he may well be our best hope in doing that. Speak of what you have learned today with no one, especially Weyoun. I do not believe his intentions are always in the Dominion's best interests. Return to your duties. I will contact you when Founder Odo is ready to move forward with his plan.
Cool, thank you very much. So I don't need that. So is this gonna actually... Are these Mark II? Yeah, that's a good point. So that does 43.5 damage. That does 42.7. And these... Oh, where is it? Oh, no. Go away. You go away. And yeah, that does 25. No way are they really Mark II. It's just a bug in the display, surely. Well, I'm not going to use either of them anyway. It doesn't look like. We've got torpedoes and cannons, front and back. Well, not cannons, but you know, turrets and omnidirectional beams back. So yeah, that's fine. Don't need that. I don't need that. I've got the right weapons that I want, so I might as well take the Trader Com code. Not that I'll ever use it.
Remember,
but that's fine.
Victory is life.
Doomed to Repeat is the next one, apparently. Is that right? Yep, so that is the end of the Surge. So that's 3 missions into the 6, so halfway through the Gamma Quadrant. Again, I really liked that. I really liked that. It's good to see the Karema going to the Dosi system as well, which I remember from the show. It's good to see all these places and bring them all back in. And again, they're keeping the big stars in, so the voice acting I really like. And the 2 exceptionally well voice acted parts, minor parts in there, I think they were really good. So that stepped up a bit. Visually, it's top of the game. Really enjoyed it. Really like that. I'm interested now to see. I'm really tied in and engaged with the storyline to see how it works from here. There's only 3 episodes, and I feel like they've got a lot to do still. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. That was the end of the search, though. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are enjoying, and I hope you will enjoy. But by far, the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Trek Online.